what your independence means to the narcissist. Think about that for a minute. So today is Independence Day in the United States. And if you are celebrating, congratulations. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. And you need to understand that your independence is something that the narcissist could not tolerate. If you broke the chains, if you broke the trauma bond, if you have cut the 4 ties from the narcissist, which include the emotional, the financial, the physical, and of course the spiritual tie, if you've cut those, you are independent, and you by now have gone no contact. Yes, you've blocked that person, you have deleted them, you've removed them and all flying monkeys and people associated with them. What that means is you've removed anyone who is 1, 2, 3 steps away from the narcissist. Whoever's connected to the narcissist, they have to go. Now you may say, well, that's a little rough. Why would you say it that way, Andrew? Well, I'll tell you why. Because information is what the narcissist gathers. Independence is what the narcissist doesn't want. And what the narcissist needs is to trap people and to use and abuse and manipulate people. And if you are still communicating with somebody who is communicating with the narcissist, rest assured that person, whether they know it or not, they are a flying monkey. Who is a flying monkey? Anybody can be a flying monkey. A child can be a flying monkey, a sibling, a colleague, a coworker. Anyone can be a flying monkey. And many times people are flying monkeys without even knowing it. And for those of you who don't know what a flying monkey is, it's a person who relays information back to the narcissist, whether it's deliberately, intentionally, or whether they are forced to do it. Having said those things, your independence, what it means to the narcissist. You see, I've been sharing for over 5 years that you are the one that got away. Whether you know it or not, if you're healing and you continue to come back and keep your cup full, you're different than most people. Now, people similar to you are growing in numbers. People similar to me are growing in numbers. But we are still very, very early, in the early stages of understanding what narcissism is, of understanding how these creatures all use the same playbook, of understanding that the narcissist playbook is expired, it's old, it's stale, it's boring, it is commonplace. We now know all the games that these people utilize. We now know how they drag the court systems through all the waste of taxpayers' money and all of your money and all the time. We now know how the narcissist counter-parents. They don't co-parent, and what that means if you don't know. Co-parenting is when you have kids and you're raising them properly and you are communicating with your spouse or whoever you created the kids with, or maybe they're your stepkids, and you're having intelligent conversations with another adult and you're making those decisions together. It's not what the narcissist wants. The narcissist wants to counter-parent, which means not agree with you or adhere to what you thought was proper to raise the children. Enough with the kids. Having said that, your independence will scare the bejesus out of the narcissist. The way you elevate, the way you ascend, the way you use your words, the way you look, the way you are higher and higher energetically than you were when you were with them. All of these things will frighten the narcissist. And you may say, well, wait, why would the narcissist be scared? They're not scared of anything. Well, they're scared of a lot of things. And if you are sure, or if you're unsure of what the narcissist fears, you need to remember I created that playlist, the top 10 fears of the narcissist, and it's been expanded. There's probably about 20, maybe even 25 of those fears right now, but take a look at the playlist. And what the narcissist fears is you healing. What the narcissist fears is you putting yourself back together. What the narcissist fears, say it with me, ding, 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 that's right, it's your independence. Now again, I am creating this video on the 4th of July here in the year 2026. This video will be evergreen, even though the timestamp is what I just shared with you, because the 4th of July will continue to be celebrated. The country will continue to go on. The world will keep spinning around. In what capacity? Who knows? What I do know is your independence is paramount. This is why each and every day I create videos, so you can understand how serious this is. The person you're considering, they didn't just take a couple cheap shots at you and not pay you back the $500 that you loaned them, or they didn't just squat in your house or your apartment or condo for a couple months and they forgot to do the dishes, or they didn't take the trash out and that was it. Or maybe they told you they were going to pick you up from the airport and they didn't pick you up once or twice and that was it. No, those are one-off experiences. The narcissist does things deliberately, intentionally, on purpose, and to destroy people's clarity, to capture them, to trap them, to have those people be dependent upon the narcissist. The narcissist uses mental jujitsu tricks or gimmicks. And you may say, well, wow, that's a little strange. Why would you say that? Well, think about it. Go back to Star Wars. Remember that movie Star Wars or the whole series? There were Jedi mind tricks, right? Where do you think that came from? You're getting it now. Think about the Star Wars movies. There's good, there's evil, there's negativity, there's light, there's darkness, there's empathy. You're seeing where things are going. Now you may say, well, that's just a movie, Andrew, who cares? Well, this is your life. Who cares? I care. And I care that you care. And you need to believe in yourself the way I believe in you. And I am independent, and you should be by now. If you're not independent, you need to understand there is work to be done on your part. The work must be done by you. The work must be done to benefit you and for you. Nobody is going to knock on your door and say, hey, I'm here to come save the day. Nobody is going to check in on you and care about you the way you care about you. Now, in the old days, you thought the narcissist actually cared about you. You thought that they had some love inside of them, and that you thought that you two could grow old or that they would improve over time. Now you know that, yeah, they're going to grow old, and yeah, they will become the aging narcissist, which is not a pretty sight to see. But you also realize they never cared about you. But it's not just you. They care about nobody. They have no love. They can steal it. They have no empathy. They can destroy it. They have no other abilities than to manipulate people and to trap them. Around the narcissist waist, they have a belt. Males, females, and everything in between. And on that belt is an arsenal of toxic, abusive techniques, patterns, manipulating techniques, and more. And this is what they do. They pull out any one of those manipulating techniques or tactics, depending on who they're with, what time of day it is, and what they need. So example, maybe today they're triangulating somebody because they need to. Maybe tomorrow they're blowing up someone's birthday. Well, actually, I'll flip that. Today's a holiday. So wherever the narcissist is right now, I can assure you they're blowing up someone's holiday. Not mine. And my hope is it's not yours, but they're blowing up somebody's. And you may say, oh my gosh, that's so funny, Andrew. Well, narcissism is not funny, but when you're out of it and you've healed and you can see behind the mask and you're crystal clear, yeah, you understand that you were in a place you didn't know existed and you're out. When you're out, you stay out. And the truth of the matter is that with 8.3 plus billion people on the planet, the narcissist still is finding supply sources. Not the way they used to, not even close, but they'll take anything that's breathing, anything that has a pulse, and anything that has a couple of ears to listen to their toxicity, their nonsense. But having said that, this is what the narcissist does on their tool belt. One day they'll triangulate somebody, one day they'll verbally abuse somebody, next day they'll ghost them, next day they'll hang up on them, walk 50 feet in front of them. The narcissist punishes people, and that's what they do every single day of their life, and that's what they've been doing, and that's what they will do till they take their last breath. And when I say punish people, what that means is if the narcissist has money or doesn't, or is a very attractive person or isn't, or is the smartest person on the planet or isn't, it doesn't matter what their characteristics or features or educational levels or financial resources are. What matters is they all use the same playbook. I've said it twice in this video now. That is not a coincidence. The playbook is boring, it's jaded. The playbook has a final chapter. The playbook, at the final chapter of the narcissist playbook, it says 2 words: you lose. And guess who reads those words? That's right, the narcissist. You don't have access to the playbook. If you had it, you would throw it in the bin immediately. The thing is, you experienced all the toxic behaviors that are hidden in the playbook, but you now know the playbook inside and out without actually having turned a page in the narcissist playbook. Yes, I've said it 5 or 6 times, and you should know why. Having said those things, we are now becoming awakened and aware. We're becoming educated and empowered. And we now understand that we are not only the priority, that we come first, second, and third, but that the narcissist is losing control. They're losing power. They're losing their grip. And the narcissist is losing every way, shape, and form. And what your independence on this Independence Day in the United States does for you and for the collective consciousness of the planet is it sends a clear, succinct message to the narcissists, plural, all over the planet, that you can't be gotten to any longer. They can still take swings at you and try and send a haymaker or try to send a text, if you haven't blocked them, and you should have by now, or send an email or some bogus email from some pathetic email that just created a couple days ago to try to rattle you or to zap your energy or steal your time. When you heal, you will laugh it off. And I do mean that. You will say, really? It's been X number of years. You can't let this go. Think about this, and I hope you're following this part of the video. When you were in the narcissistic abusive cycle, unbeknownst to you, you would have done anything to stay in it because you were in the trauma bond. You were loyal to the abuser. You were loyal to the narcissist. You were loyal to the manipulator. You did not know what was going on. Flip it, fast forward to the ending. Once you've healed, I'm talking about, then you want nothing to do with these creatures. You want to get away from them as far as you possibly can, as fast as you can. That's why you have to get off the radar of the narcissist. They don't change. They don't improve. They will only continue to try to keep people stuck and trapped down in that low vibrational quagmire state where they exist. So once you get the wisdom, and let's say the narcissist did try to hoover you by sending you some bogus email, and maybe it wasn't directly sent to you. Maybe they used a flying monkey to do it. I don't know what they did or how they did it. What I can tell you is this: don't let it rattle you. Understand the narcissist is weak. They're pathetic. They were trying to reestablish a communication avenue to you. And that's why you decline everything. That's why you go no contact. That's why you change your phone number. That's why you relocate. That's why you rebuild. That's why you remove any toxicity, toxic residue of the narcissist from your car, from your house, from your mind, from your life. You dump everything in the bin. You remove it all. You heal and you start fresh. That is what each and every one of us have done or are doing on the healing path. So when you realize that the narcissist needs people, they need to control people, they need access to people. The narcissist doesn't want people to be independent. The narcissist doesn't want people thinking for themselves. The narcissist wants a bunch of clones walking around, looking different ways, doing different things, but reporting back to the narcissist. And the narcissist will tell them, you did a good job, but you should have done better, or you didn't do it good enough, do more, or here's another endless to-do list, or I can't believe you fudged that up or whatever. No, I didn't curse. I don't curse on the channel or in real life. Having said that, you need to get the message that the narcissist wanted you to be captured, trapped, tricked, and stuck in that dungeon of horrors for the rest of your life. What they really wanted to do is to throw you away in a closet, to put you up on a shelf in a closet, turn the light switch off with all the other supply sources, lock the door so it's pitch black in there and you think it's just you, isolated, abandoned, left for dead, all alone, and put on the shelf. But you didn't realize there were other people in that closet with you because you were a toy. You were a Barbie doll or a Ken doll, and they threw you in the closet and they closed it, turned the light switch off, and they said, I'm done playing with this toy, I'm gonna get a new toy. And that is supply. What you didn't realize, there were dozens of other people in that room with you. When the light gets turned on, it gets activated. Notice I said the word light. You are a beautiful, bright, shining light. I am a beautiful, bright, shining light. We have no business being trapped in the dark, yet we were there for a period of time. Maybe it was a couple weeks, months, years. I can't tell you, but what I can tell you is when you get activated, you stay activated. When you see it, you can't unsee it. When you hear it, you can't unhear it. When you experience it, you do not want to experience it ever again. And so when you finally get the message and you turn the light switch on, and you close the chapter of the book on the narcissist, you reclaim your independence, your clarity, your mindset, your energy, your money, your purpose, your relationships that haven't been tainted by the narcissist, and your trajectory and your direction of life, then you realize, oh my God, how did I get in that narcissistic relationship? How did I stay trapped in the fog? How did I not know that I was being abused? And how the hell did I get out? Well, you will answer those questions as I do, and I have done over the years, and I do it every time I create a video to tap into it, to pay it forward, to help you out. And then you realize, oh my God, I can't believe I was in a place I didn't even know existed, and nobody around me knew I was there other than the narcissist. Now that I'm out, I'm done. I want nothing to do with that person or those people. And my independence is mine. The independence is mine, which is yours. So you need to understand, you worked extremely hard to get this far in life. You worked extremely hard for the narcissist when you were with them. And what did they do? They stole everything they possibly could from you and still blamed you. Once the discard happened, you were left for you know what, crumpled up like a sheet of paper thrown away in the freeway. And you didn't know what narcissism was. Now you do. Now you've healed or you're healing. Now you realize, whoa, get that toxic entity away from me. My independence is mine. I've reclaimed it. And now I am shining brighter than the sun, the moon, and the stars, and everything in between. So everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful, and I mean beautiful, super hot Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. I love you all, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. This video may get cut off because it's super hot. My phone is getting really overheated. I will share this. I'm going to close it. Happy Independence Day if you are in the United States, or if you're celebrating the 4th of July in the United States. And if you're not, maybe you're from a different country or you live in a different country, happy Independence Day to you if you've broken the ties from the narcissist. That's what really matters, is your personal independence, cutting the ties from the narcissist once and for all. Once you close the chapter of the book on said person, you never look back. You get as far away from them as you possibly can. If not now, when? I love you all, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.